I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, chop, chop.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back, and I said welcome back to another video, y'all. And I'm going to be discussing this reply that the Michael Jackson estate gave to a fan, right? So I think one of the fans emailed the estate basically about History 30, right? And John Branca, which is the leader, the main guy of the Michael Jackson estate, and oh my goodness, this is what he said to the fan. It's one of my favorite albums. There will be a time. We launched 5 versions of a Broadway play around the world, and we have a major movie coming. I'm sure you noticed. That right there kind of showcases that, yeah, there is no History 30. There is no History 30 at all. And he said there will be a time, and what time is that? You know what I'm saying? What time is that? So I'll say this, right? I would love a History 30. Absolutely. And I'm pissed that we aren't going to get one, right? Because history has a lot of just, pure anger and frustration coming from Michael Jackson. And bro, it is important that we get to see a lot more of the making of that album. You know what I'm saying? That will be so fire. You know what I'm saying? The statues, the writing process, the outtakes of history, him working with Janet, him creating diss tracks to people who have frustrated him in the past, i.e. the allegations and his mindset towards making the album that is centered around media scrutiny, tabloids. History is arguably one of his most personal albums. And it's one of his most, and it's at a time where he's at the most angriest in his life. You know what I'm saying? This is when he's the most angriest in his life. The first allegations have to be one of the most frustrating times in Michael Jackson's life. You feel me? Had to be. And, of course, the second case in 2005, I'm pretty sure that was incredibly infuriating as well. But we have a whole album that's dedicated to the frustration that he's had with the system, with the people that's around him, with the tabloids that is hounding him every single place and writing such negative things about him. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. History is a very important album in Michael Jackson's catalog. It's really important. It's his most angry. It's his most angry. And I think that it would have been great to hear a lot of the backstory behind a lot of these songs, or at least a lot more of it, a lot more in depth. I mean, it would be so fire to have all this stuff. It would be extremely fire. It would be so much more, much more insightful than yet another Thriller documentary. Bro, let me talk to y'all right quick. So, the estate seems to think that only 3 albums exist from Michael Jackson, right? It seems like that they only think that Bad, Off the Wall, and Thriller exists. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Those are my top 3 favorite Michael Jackson albums. That's the holy trinity of Michael Jackson albums. That is the holy trinity. I'm gonna keep it a buck of Michael Jackson albums. Those 3 albums are top tier. Right? I get it. Those are some great albums. Excellent albums from Michael Jackson. My top 3, as I'm pretty sure a lot of other people's top 3, but these other albums are really solid as well, are really great as well. These are some great albums that he put after that, right? You know what I'm saying? Invincible's a bit hit or miss here and there, right? However, it has some of the most greatest R&B hits of Michael Jackson's whole catalog. Greatest R&B songs that I've ever heard come from that album. A lot of, history, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Maybe a hit or miss for some other people as well. I love History. I fuck with the album. You know what I'm saying? And it deserves an entire celebration album for it. Dangerous. Also a great album as well, right? You know what I'm saying? It deserves some celebration as well. Like, what's going on, Estate? All right, I think in History 25, apparently that was going to be potentially, I doubt it though, I really doubt it. Apparently that was going to be something for History 25 in 2019. Of course, with the documentary coming out, that kind of threw a wrench into a lot of different projects, and I get that 1000%. I get that 100%. I get it. Dangerous 30 was, I think, in 2016, I think. Was it in 2016? Dangerous 25? Not Dangerous 30, Dangerous 20. It was one of them. I should do the math anyway, but I'm just not going to. Yeah, I think we're gonna Dangerous 25 at one point, or Dangerous 30. One of them. I think around 2016, 15, whatever. Never happened. It was just a picture on the Michael Jackson estate, Michael Jackson estate, Instagram, I think. It was a picture of the logo for, I think, Dangerous 25. Nothing came from that. Nothing came from that at all. So it's like, the hell are we doing? What are we doing? And History 30, now we're getting to this year, and nothing for it. But the reason why I'm kind of like, I'm not really surprised necessarily, because I guess because the estate is really focusing on the movie this year, right? They're really focusing on the movie. And I'm going to be honest with you, that deserves the most attention right now. It really does deserve the most attention at the moment. But what kind of frustrates me, though, is that we got Thriller 40, right? And I'm going to be honest with you, Thriller 40 we didn't necessarily need. I'm going to be honest with you, Thriller 40 we didn't necessarily need. We didn't necessarily need a Thriller 40. It's just kind of like, was it necessary? You know what I'm saying? Thriller 40 wasn't necessary. Bro, Thriller 25, bro, came out in 2008, right? You know what I'm saying? That was a celebration album for the album Thriller, right? And Michael was around for that, I'll also say it's a bit hit or miss in terms of some remixes. I will say that. But we didn't necessarily need a Thriller 40. We didn't need a Thriller 40. I'm gonna be real with y'all. We didn't need a Thriller 40. Thriller 40, like, there's other albums to really kind of showcase to the public that we could have got a celebration album for, right? We didn't get a Dangerous 25. We didn't get a History 25 or 30. We're not even. Hopefully one day we'll get more Invincible stuff, because, bro, let me be real with you. I haven't reviewed Invincible yet. I haven't reviewed it. As an album, I always felt like it was missing a lot, right? Or it was adding too much of one thing. When Escape came out, right, and I heard those outtake songs that were supposed to be on Invincible, bro, it really kind of showcased to me that Invincible has a lot, and I mean a lot, in the vault right now that could have made that album even better. Slave to the Rhythm was supposed to be on Invincible. Could have made Invincible much better, right? Chicago was supposed to be on Invincible. Could have made that album a lot better, right? So I'm going to go in depth in Invincible one day, and Dangerous and History. But y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? There is so much to History that could be showcased to the world. I wish we could get more outtakes of Invincible. Of History. I wish we could have got more outtakes of History. Like, I really do wish that we could get more of the songs that were supposed to be on this album, bruh. I really do wish that. Like, a lot of songs from Invincible, like, I think Men in Black, or was that it? Or was that Dangerous? I'm trying to remember. But there's some songs from the History album that didn't get to make it that I would love to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, not gonna lie, a lot of the leaked unreleased songs that I've heard from Michael's catalog, sure, we've had some from History, Dangerous, and Invincible and all that, but, bro, I hear most of the outtakes are bad era outtakes, off the wall era outtakes, and Thriller outtakes. Those three, of course, the big three, right, of Michael's catalog. bro, we need more history outtakes. We need to see more of that. We need to see more of that. Let's get some demos from that time. I would like something, right? Prior to Thriller 40, we've heard like Thriller demos. We've heard Thriller demos, right? We've heard Thriller demos. Like Hot Street was leaked a long time ago, right? What's it called? Sunset Driver was leaked a long time ago, right? Like, come on now, like, and Can't Get Out of the Rain leaked a long time ago. Wasn't even a finished product. I mean, like, come on now, like, let's get something that we truly haven't heard before. You know what I'm saying? Truly haven't heard before. And I know history has that. Let's get more of that, please. I'm rambling. All right, y'all. I wish we could get something from the estate for history, but unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get that anytime soon. I really don't think so. And I know it's there. I do. Y'all know in the Escape album, right? The Escape album, we had outtakes from the Thriller era, which was Love Never Felt So Good. A lot from Invincible. You'd be surprised. Like I said before, Invincible could have been a much better album than what it was. I'm gonna keep it a buck because Chicago, Slave to the Rhythm, and Escape. Those 3 songs are bangers, and all 3 of them could have been on the Invincible album. Could have made the Invincible album much better. I could pick 3 songs from that album, right, that could have been used on Invincible and made Invincible a much better album than what it was. I could take 3 songs off of Invincible right now, right, and put in 3 songs from Escape and put them into Invincible, switch them out. Could have been a much better album, right? Let's hit the outtakes from history, because there was no history outtakes on that album at all. It's crazy. Why are we hiding the history outtakes? What's going on? All right, y'all. That was the end of the video. I hope y'all really got something from this video and enjoy my rambling. I hope y'all did. And will we ever see his 3 anniversary album? I don't know. So yeah.